Over 1,400 YouTube videos, nearly 6,000 followers across all platforms, millions of views across YouTube and TikTok, and countless controllers broken in the making. This is the 10-year journey to NorCal Muggo. Real quick, I know I'm wearing a hat and hood inside. My hair is not hairing today. Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. My name is NorCal Muggo, and today is my Respawn Week 3 challenge submission. We've been challenged to do a story of your content life. We've got 10 years to pack into this video, so I've split it up into chapters. So I'm gonna waste no time. Let's talk about myself for 10 minutes. Chapter 1, where it all began.
Jack's been gaming and creating content for as long as I can remember.
So the current YouTube channel I have was created in August 2014. So we're literally coming up to 10 years. But I have to hold my hands up and say there was 100% channels before this one. I just don't wish to disclose them. I think I've probably been creating content in some capacity since 2011. But my first video on this channel, I actually went to Eurogamer in 2014 and we made a montage. I would call it a vlog, but it was more of a montage of the event. It was super fun. I met the likes of Syndicate. I met a load of the Sidemen. Hugely inspirational day for 14-year-old Muggo. It kind of opened my eyes to what YouTube could become if you was successful. Syndicate was probably my core inspiration, and seeing the kind of fan base that he had there was absolutely crazy. Around the same time, FaZe Clan, they were actually already established. They were around 4 years down the line at the time of me going to Eurogamer, but they were definitely a huge inspiration as to why I got into content sort of pre-2014. I remember I had a Hallpark HD PVR, and I used to record Call of Duty gameplays, but it wasn't like this. I had black bars on the side. It was like this. And to fill up those black bars, because I had no idea what Photoshop was, I used to just write subscribe sideways. Top quality from a young age, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe it's been nearly 10 years on this channel. Chapter 2, the full content journey.
When I tell you, me and Jack have been playing games for as long as I can remember. Since I got a PlayStation in 2011, we've been playing games.
I'm pretty sure over the last 10 years, I've ventured into every niche possible. Call of Duty, FIFA, GTA, Minecraft, World of Warcraft, I've done it all. No idea why I did a WoW series. Let's be honest, that would have taken ages. I think the main reason for this is I never really knew my niche. I loved gaming. I played a lot of Call of Duty and FIFA as a kid growing up. And like I say, the likes of FaZe Clan and Sidemen, they had a massive inspiration on my content journey. I kind of cycled through all of these games until 2016. In 2016, I was in year 11 at school. I kind of hit my GCSE exams, and a load of my friends stopped playing games, so I kind of wasn't confident enough yet to do solo content. So that's when I picked up the camera and I started vlogging. I would just vlog days out with my friends like everybody would do. I started doing some IRL content, mainly around football, and I just kind of rode the wave. It was doing good on YouTube in my eyes. I was enjoying myself, and now as a 24-year-old, I definitely look back on some of them every now and then. It's just memories that are constantly online, and I ended up doing a full circle back to gaming in 2019. Modern Warfare 2019 had dropped. I was really enjoying it, so I got back into content. And then unfortunately, towards the front end of 2020, we went into lockdown because of COVID-19. Yeah, I was stuck inside for months, so what did I do? I played games and I made content. I did that throughout lockdown. I managed to get myself a proper PC, and then in October 2020, I started streaming. And to be honest, the last 4 years is absolute history. How far we've come in the last 4 years is crazy to me. To this day, I'm doing long form content. I'm still streaming, and with the addition of sort of TikTok and short form content, I'm doing that as well. I would say in the last 6 months, I've really found my style, and it's going to be crazy to see how far I've come in the last 10 years. Chapter 3, finding out about organizations.
We picked up Muggo during our 2020 recruitment challenge. He had such a unique, engaging content style that for us at TwizClan, it was a no-brainer to pick him up.
Orgs have been a huge part of my journey. I feel like I'm going to refer to them a lot, but obviously FaZe Clan was huge growing up, still huge to this day, but then you've got the likes of 100 Thieves, NRG, Complexity. Orgs are always going to be in this space, and I'm so glad that I got involved. Being able to learn from like-minded individuals and adapt your content to really find your style has made me who I've become today. As well, when you join an org, there tends to be a range of creators in that organization, and it really starts to put things into perspective. If you work hard, you can get here.
Muggo has been part of this organization for over 2 years, and we are so proud of what he's been able to accomplish and push those around him. He's only got incredible things in his future, and we're excited to be a part of it.
Most recently, I joined NorCal esports and became Knockout Muggo from Knockout Rising Muggo in August 2023. Knockout has been absolutely insane. I cannot thank everybody in the team enough. It's definitely been a massive opportunity to learn and grow, but just being in a positive environment in an organization really lets you grow and adapt as a creator. And I would say the last 4 years has definitely shown that. Chapter 4, my biggest accomplishments.
I remember when he first hit 1,000 subs, he was so happy, and at every opportunity he would just say 4-digit club.
I think a highlight is definitely hitting 1,000 subs on YouTube. I'd been on the grind for years, and to finally get there, to be in the 4-digit club, to see that 1,000 behind my name was absolutely insane. I think as well, given how long I'd been on the grind and I knew what I'd done to get there, it was just an incredible sense of achievement. And it also taught me to set more achievable goals. Not to say that 1,000 isn't achievable, everybody should reach for the stars. But doing it in increments and seeing you hit those targets really motivates you as a creator, and it's something that's really helped me over the last few years. Another huge accomplishment, in April 2023, we became a G Fuel ambassador. Now I drink G Fuel almost every single day. I'd been drinking it way before I became part of the ambassador program, and to get that was just absolutely insane. Third and finally on the list, I've got my first charity stream. At the end of 2020, I did a stream charity event for the Salvation Army. Me and my community raised just over £132 to go towards families at Christmas, and that feeling was genuinely insane. Again, it put into perspective what a good community can do. And I would say I've definitely built that. The people that are always turning up to streams, lurking, showing love on the content, they're just great people. They're really positive, and it really made me take a step back and think, yeah, this is actually insane. And at the time, to think, I was not a huge creator, and I wouldn't consider myself a huge creator now, but the power that we were given as a community to play games and raise money for charity is, you cannot beat that feeling. Chapter 5, the struggles. So I didn't have someone for this chapter because I feel like all of my struggles have been personal. I would say I'm pretty fortunate in the fact that I've got 3 things on my list, but 2 of them are out of my control. So the first 2 that are out of my control, the first one was to do with equipment. Obviously, growing up, I didn't have the equipment. Like I said, I had the Hall Park HD PVR, I had black bars, I didn't know how to fill them. But as I grew up, as I started getting my own jobs, I could buy the equipment, and now I'm lucky enough to say I've got an insane setup. It's unlocked so many doors, so I can now make top quality content. And it's another thing you can look back and say, I've really built this over the years. This is actually insane. And the other thing is timing, mainly school. Obviously, I started this journey around year 7 and 8, and school became a huge factor. I had to put that first when it came to like GCSEs and exams. So it meant I did have to take a step back from content here and there. But again, that's life. It wasn't in my control, and I'm glad that I did. I did okay in my exams. I can't complain. And then looking at the stuff in my control, it was burnout. There's definitely been times where there's been a bit too much mental strain. I'm trying to push myself a little bit too far, which yes, you should always push your limits, but never go too far that you hate content. I would say I've really got to grips with this the last couple of years, and building a schedule has helped that. Around my work life, my social life, my home life, and then being able to do content, how I intertwine all of that with, you know, how many uploads I'm doing, the recording days that I have, it's really helped me to avoid burnout. And I gotta say, every time I make a video, I love it more. At the moment, I'm on an upwards trajectory, and I cannot complain at all. I don't think I've ever been so happy making content, and building a schedule around my life has definitely helped that. So if any of you are struggling with this, please build a schedule. Chapter 6, why do I still do it?
You can tell he loves it. It's great for us because he gets to vlog our holidays, and it's something we can all look back on in the future. But that's not the only reason he does it. He does it because he really enjoys it.
I feel like there's 4 main factors. The first one being family and friends. Throughout this whole experience, they have been motivating me the entire way. I'm lucky enough to say that my family are really behind anything that I do online, and my friends are more than happy to help out when it comes to content, whether that be a retweet, a like, give me advice on how I can improve. They're all goats. I love them so much. The second one being community. Obviously, we have built an insane community over here so far. There's people that I know no matter what, whenever I go live, they're gonna join the stream, they're gonna have a good time, they're gonna come through to the open lobby streams and grab some games, and they're just gonna spread positivity in chat whenever someone new joins the family. It's a crazy feeling, man. Community is easily the best reason for this. Third reason, pretty simple. I still love it. Like I just said, I am having so much fun making content at the moment. I see no reason to stop. And yes, I am on an upward trajectory, and I just want to keep it going. Super motivated at the moment, loving the style that I found, and I don't see a reason why I should ever turn that off. And the fourth and final reason, looking at the whole 10 years and seeing how far I've come, seeing the type of content that I create now, it allows me to participate in events like this. I got invited to the Recruits Invitational, which says a lot to myself, which is crazy to me, because if you look to the content I was making 10 years ago, there is no way I would have got an invitation to this. I would go as far to say even like 2 years ago, I probably wouldn't have got picked up. Personally, just sitting back and looking all that, it's just the only word I can think of is wow, which I know sounds super cheesy, but I'm incredibly proud of how far myself and the community have come. And from the bottom of my heart, I genuinely cannot thank anybody that has been part of this journey over the last 10 years. That pretty much wraps it up, guys. I think I've hit every nail on the head. To Respawn, if I haven't said it enough, thank you so much for the invite and thank you for getting us into the top 50. I hope this was a good insight into the last 10 years of Muggo. Ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy this, please drop a like. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching today's video. Take care, stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one.